Hi Norton. Today I am going to talk to you about how we reached the number for our level service budget for the upcoming FY25 school year. As I mentioned in my previous video, we look at factors such as contractual increases to salaries, special education programming, the cost of maintaining our school facilities, the actual cost of variables such as substitute teachers, and finally, changes to outside revenue such as grants and school choice funds. All of these things are considered as we develop our budget for the upcoming year. First, we began with our final FY24 appropriation budget. This was $34,706,443. Then we took a look at what our salary and contractual increases were for the upcoming school year. It's important for everyone to know that we have been using ESSER funds, which was a federal grant that the district received after COVID, in order to pay for some staffing. During this current year, we are using about $500,000 worth of ESSER funds to pay for staff here at Norton Public Schools. Unfortunately, this money is no longer available to us, so we will need to build in that amount of money into the budget for the upcoming school year. So therefore, that increase of salaries due to contractual obligations and the ESSER funds is $2,610,449. Then we take a look at the increase of special education costs for our Norton students that are not able to be serviced here in our community. The state does provide reimbursement for some of these costs, which is always used to go back into these costs. That is called circuit breaker. Over and above circuit breaker, the district will need to increase this line item by $772,313 in order to provide our students with the appropriate supports and educational experience. We also need to transport our students that may be placed out of district. This anticipated cost for the upcoming school year is $348,400. As we all know, costs have significantly increased, especially when it comes to gas and transportation. We also take a look at what our needs are here in district for our special education students that may need additional supports and services here. This may include specialized equipment or curriculum materials that is required. That is a $73,100 increase. In our district, we provide transportation for all of our students, and that contract price goes up year after year. We are anticipating a $46,577 increase over our current year's costs. As part of the McKinney-Vento regulations, every district in the Commonwealth is responsible for transporting students that may be experiencing homelessness. This is a large cost for Norton, and we are anticipating that this cost will increase about $50,000 for the upcoming school year. Then we take a look at the increase in operation and management costs. This can be anything from cleaning materials and supplies to make sure our schools are healthy and safe for all of our students and staff, or increase in the day-to-day operations such as such as substitute costs. We anticipate this will be a $78,568 increase. And finally, we always include a contingency in our budget. This is for students that may eventually need a more appropriate placement because of their specialized learning needs. And unfortunately, if we do not have these funds available, we would have to go back to the town and ask for an increase after the fact. So we always try to have a contingency in place in case a student needs to be placed out of district. And this year we are putting $187,600 to the side for this case. Therefore, our grand total of a level service budget for the upcoming year is $38,873,431. This is a 12% increase over our current school year. In our next video, I will be showing you how we bring in other funds through revolving accounts and grants. Thanks.